So I'm barefaced except for lipstick because I had an orthodontic emergency overnight into this morning. So yeah, no makeup, and I'm looking fairly rough. But I wanted to go ahead and review this flick if I'm going to go ahead and do it every now and then. But particularly when I see martial arts films, I'm going to need to review them immediately thereafter because I'll forget everything. And in fact, while I'm thinking about it, that is not reserved for martial art films. But because their storyline is most often vital, that's why I said that. Anywho, we're looking at Ong Bak. Ong Bak, there are two of them. Didn't see the second one. But what had happened was when I went to go look up the second one that was in my queue, I realized it sounded familiar to me. Went to look at the first one, saw that I saw the first one, but as I just mentioned, I forgot the first one, so I rewatched it, and here I am to review it. So Ong Bak, you know, martial arts films always have these somebody's gonna get revenge for somebody, or somebody's proving that their style is better than somebody else's, or somebody came to somebody's school and was like, our style better than yours, or you know, or like I said, originally somebody has offended somebody on some you have offended my family type ish. So in this particular case, oh, I forgot all about this. The opening scene of the film is for them to them competing to see who's the baddest ass warrior, and they climbing a tree. I'm gonna need you to watch these Asian brothers climb this tree in order to be recognized by the entire village as the favorite warrior. I'm gonna need you to see that. They go in on this tree. It's a tree. They're climbing a tree. You don't even understand. You have to see it. I may squeeze it in this review. It might be, it's not short, but it's short enough to squeeze into this review and be okay. But anywho, because that is so separate from the story, that would not remotely be a spoiler for you, and yet quite entertaining enough to make you want to see the rest of the film, even though, again, it is not directly related to the film anywhere ever, other than to show how he came to be the tightest warrior of the village. So in this particular case, Ting, who's the major dude, is in the village, minding his business. Then some badass come to the village, you know, talking trash, and they think they want them to sell the village or something, and they wouldn't sell. And he was like, oh yeah, well, I'll, cause you know nobody ever shoots, cause they have to execute their martial arts. So he was like, okay, really? Okay, well then I'm gonna steal your Buddha head. It wasn't a Buddha head, but it was a statue head. So he stole the statue head and took it back into the city world. Yeah, so like I said, dude stole a little Buddha head, took it to the major city. So everybody know he's the badass warrior. So he packed up a little overnight bag and hit the streets to roam off into the city, arrive into the city from this primitive village to find his cousin who's supposed to help him get the head back. He go to this dude like, who is that? I don't even know who that is. Who are you? Like, for real? But dude's like, I know you are, cousin, it's me. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And so he got some scam going. His alleged cousin has a scam going with another little old girl on the underground fighting scene. Who's like, help me find the dude that stole his head. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Dude put his back sack on the table, and it had all the money, because before he left the village, all the people gave him money and stuff for his journey. So he left that bag of money on that table, and dude, like I said, dude is running a scam anyway. So his mentality is always looking for some stuff to get over on somebody. So Ting, the main character, leaves his money bag on the table or whatever, and dude is like, come on in. How about you take a shower? I got towels in the pantry, and there's a body soap or there's a bar soap or body wash. You know, you need shower conditioner, you need that. Go on, get in the shower. So he snatches his money. A bunch of stuff transpired. Ultimately, dude have to fight all these people in the underground fight scene for them to get whatever they need to get to the head and get it back and blah 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 blah. Just for a general creative overview, let me go into that, because obviously if I give you any more details, I really will be spoiling the story. But like a general graphic overview, the fight scenes, you cannot review a martial arts film and not address the fight scenes. That's not gonna be possible. So let me just tell you that this dude's fight scenes were fantastic. They were in the vein of Jackie Chan, but they had amazing precision that this dude was executing on his own. And I was just like, dude just did that ish. Dude just used all them dude's shoulders for stepping stones and ran across them and dove through one side of a car window, out the other, slid underneath another car. And you know, you always looking for the fruit and vegetable cart to get flipped over on the street. So when I'm expecting that to happen, it didn't happen the way it would be predictable for it to happen. So that was unique. But in general, his fights, the way this dude executed his fight scenes. And let me just give martial art films a shout out for that, because you happen to find the dude who can execute these. I mean, we have that dude, but he's a stunt guy. Here in the nation, you either find a person that's an excellent actor and they have a body double, or you find an excellent stunt person and they're not the greatest idea of an actor, or they're not in that single solitary circle of people that we have deemed to be the only major actors in the industry at that time, because we only give people opportunity at one time apparently. But they do an excellent job of finding someone who is a better than decent actor and has the physical athletic ability to execute, if not even also choreograph, the stunts and fight scenes. So I actually saw a beautiful blend of some Jackie Chan with more Bruce Lee-ish precision, but no human being can do that again, but still a beautiful blend of both. I could see the choreography of the stunts on the Jackie Chan part, and the execution was the Bruce Lee part. Anyway, as you watch it, it seems like it's the goofiest storyline. You like, don't nobody care about that booty head. Nobody's really studying that booty head. He took and it was like, because the guy that stole it went to his boss and like, I didn't get them to sell their land, but look what I did get. And the big boss talking to the thing was like, what you bring me that for? What I'm gonna do with that? Like, I need their land. Why you bring me a statue head? Oh, but they really they really love the statue. They kind of worship, and their faith is founded on this statue head. He didn't say that. That would have been the real answer. But he was like, but I got their statue head. And he was like, Blasian, please. I would give it 4 stars, mostly for the sake of them being able to know what to suggest for me for future flicks. It's a Netflix thing, but not only just for that reason. It was a pretty good flick, and the lead's execution, unbelievable. So that's Ong Bak, not two, the first one. But I did want to get it out before I forget the flick altogether and have to watch it all over again, like I'm going to have to do many of the films that I have been preparing to review over the past few years and never did. But I will be watching those things again and throwing out a review, even if it just lasts a few minutes, as has this one. Ong Bak, I will give it 4 stars, and I would encourage you to watch this film.
Everybody was
Alright, groovy smooches.